I say, yo, it's your boy G Soldier. What's cracking like it, man? For my YouTube people, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, hit all the great buttons. If you're not on my YouTube, make sure y'all go subscribe. Go to YouTube and type in the symbol 4 feet off the ground. So at the number 4 feet off the ground, at 4 feet off the ground. Subscribe to the channel. So everybody love when I do my Listen to Lacey. So and I always talk about protecting your peace up in this mug. So today I am talking about a form of protecting your peace, because that'd be a lot about my topic. So today's topic that has to do with protecting your peace is all money ain't good money. And you might be like, what do you mean all money ain't good money, bro? You forget money. I need to get money. No, all money is not good money. I'm going to break that down. Tomorrow I'm doing another one. Before I talk about that, tomorrow I'm doing another topic that has to deal with money. It's about saying no to the people you love, to your loved ones. I'm going to talk about that. But today we're talking about all money is not good money. And what I mean by that. So basically, let's say you're working at a job, right? That stresses your brain, and the only reason you're there is to get a paycheck. Or you saying, "Oh, I gotta provide for my family. These bills ain't gonna pay themselves and all that thing." But what good is it working at that job if you're miserable? If you dread getting up every single day to go to this job, if you're like, here it go again. If you're at work, be like, oh man, I can't wait to get over the time, get over and everything. Like you're disrupting your peace, you're chipping away at your age, you're causing yourself stress, you're making yourself unhealthy. And that's what I mean, all money is good money. And I know people are like, oh man, I gotta pay my bills. Yes, there are always going to be bills as long as you live. Even if the rich people got bills, they gotta pay. So the thing that you have to do is find some. You have to live in what you love to do. Skills. And I'm a person. I know everybody is not meant to be bosses. Everybody is not meant to be entrepreneurs and all that type of stuff. So even with a 9 to 5, find something that you love doing though. Like you might be a person who likes exercising or something. Like you love that. You love going to the gym in the early or something. Find you like a places where you can probably teach exercise or something like that. You might be a person that's a great cook. You were like, I just love cooking. When I cooking, it makes me happy. Guess what? If you want to go work at a bakery or something, period. Like um if you want to be an entrepreneur, start you a chef business, some sell plates or anything. But like I said, if you just want a 9 to 5 and you love baking or love, all this type of stuff, go work at a place where you feel great at the things that you love doing. That's why I say, even if you're not an entrepreneur, if you do want to work at 9 to 5, if you get pride in baking and stuff, go work at a bakery. Do something that you're gonna love to do all the time. I always tell people, even when people want to become entrepreneurs or something, I always tell people, make sure whatever you do, make sure it's your passion. Do it even if it's something that you would do even if you wouldn't get paid to do it, then that is your passion right there. Like the money gonna come, of course you want the money, but if you're doing it because you love to do it, guess what? You're gonna be so great. You're gonna feel good in the inside. Your peace is gonna be great. Period. Like me, I'm living in my dream right now. I love writing. I've always loved writing my whole life. I love music. I love movies, writing and directing movies, period. So guess what? Everything I do pertains to my dream that I'm living in, writing for the newspaper, all like things that some other people might look as work. It's not work to me. It's like it was like I love what I do, and then once you love what you do, you stay focused, you get busy, you stay busy, and guess what though? You're doing things that you love to do and you're making money doing those things, period. I remember I was watching Chris Rock's show. He was doing this comedy thing, and I didn't understand it back then when I was younger, but I understood it now. Chris Rock was like, I forgot what special it was on, but he was like, he said, when you got a job, basically something you hate doing. I'm gonna just say that something you hate doing when you got a job is too much time in the world. It was like when you entrepreneur or something that you love doing is not enough time in the world. And when I was younger, I never understood that until I became an entrepreneur or whatever. So basically, what that meant was when he said when you got a job or something that you don't love doing, when he say it's too much time in the world, basically means you're staring at the clock all day. You're waiting to get off. You be like, oh my God, this day is going slow. You working 8 hours. Them 8 hours seem like it's forever, like it will never end. You be like, come on, when am I gonna get out? Just so you can go home, wash up, eat, do something, and guess what? Wake all up in the morning and do it over again versus something that you love doing. I'm gonna go back to like working out or bakeries and stuff like that. Just imagine like you love cooking, you love baking cakes or something. Or period, you love fixing food. Guess what? You go to the job, so you living in your dream all day. You like, shoot, this ain't work. This is what I love to do, and make this cake like that. And guess what? Next thing you know, it's time for you to get off. And that's what I said with an entrepreneur when he say it's not enough time because you get caught up so much in your work, the time is just flying by. You can't even finish your task because you're living in your moment. You living in your dreams. You be like, wait a minute, hold up, I need more time. And that has a lot to do with protecting your peace. You know what I'm saying? Once you're peaceful, once you're doing things that you love to do, you're able to think more. You're able to free your mind more. You're able to just, meditate, all these different things. Like if you at a job where you have a boss and everything that's just constantly nagging, blah, 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 like making you feel like you got to bust your brain vessel, then you need to leave that job. Why you think a lot of people who get fired is some crazy people that get fired and come back and then just shoot up all just everybody, the whole work office and all this type of stuff. You know why? Because they didn't felt that pressure from that job and their life was just going down and down and down because they was not living in their dream or living in or doing what they want to do in life. Period. You have to do what you want to do in life, period. No matter what, you know, that's the only way that you're going to get peace. Like I said, always protect your peace. Always talk about different aspects of protecting your peace. And this one right here is all money ain't good money. Sometimes it's okay to leave that money on the table, just like even with projects with me. Sometimes people come to me, want to book me for a project. And if I know it's something that I don't want to do or I'm not interested in, guess what? I'm not going to take that project because I don't believe in it. I feel if I take it on, it's going to stress my brain because it's something that I don't want to do. So sometimes I leave money on the table. I don't take money, what I'm saying? All money is not good. Like, is this money right here worth me stressing my brain and all this type of stuff? Is it worth me not having my peace? What up, Tez? He said sometimes you got to do something you hate to have enough to invest in your dreams. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Now you can do that. Now listen, you can do that. A lot of people, and that goes back to what I was saying about working at a job that you hate just to pay your bills. But so is it worth sacrificing your peace though? Like doing this sometimes, like I said, you can do like I said, I don't know if you was here for the whole thing, Tez. If I was saying basically, let's say you working at a telemarketing job, right? You hate telemarketing. You hate it, but you gotta, like you just said, you gotta pay your bills to do your dreams. But you love cooking. I just said that you love baking, right? You love baking cakes. You love doing this. Okay. And like I said, this is for the people who don't want to be entrepreneurs. But if you do want to be an entrepreneur, chase your dream, check this out. So why not leave that telemarketing job that you hate and go be a baker at Schnucks or a baker at one of these Krispy Kreme, something you love doing. That way you still working a 9 to 5, but you're loving it because this is something that you enjoy doing. Why waste your time at a telemarketer, even though you hate this? Like whatever skills you feel you have, like I said, also like just say, like I said, you're a fitness guru. You love being in the gym. Go teach at a YMCA or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you still can have a 9 to 5 and do jobs that you love to do, like with your skills, and make money instead of hating it. So it's still those jobs out there. I don't feel like you have to do things that you hate just to make money. You can still, like I said, if you're not an entrepreneur, you can still do things that you love, that pleases you, and still make money and still protect your peace at the same time because it's what you love to do. And I think a lot of people just take on skills, take jobs, that they just hate, what they say. Money don't grow on trees. It costs to start a business. It costs to do music. It costs to buy you. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, Tez, is even that I'm basically saying get you a job that you enjoy doing stuff with your skills. I'm not even talking about, that's why I say I'm not even talking about entrepreneurs now. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, still get a job that pertains to your skills. Like Tez, I don't know what you like doing, but I don't know what you feel your skills is outside of But like I said, if you love cooking, go do a baker stuff, go do this. Just say if you some people just love cutting grass and everything, go do that type, saying, go landscaping and all this type of stuff. Like go into the positions where you have your skills at. That's all I'm basically saying. It's always gonna take money to make money, but I'm saying, why get a job that you hate though? Why not go into a field of something that you love to do? Like me, I love writing. Like I've always loved writing. Guess what I did? I position myself, from doing all the type of stuff. But you ain't even got to position yourself. If you love writing, go be a journalist. Period. Go write, do this. Write commercials for business and do this type of stuff. Do stuff that where it doesn't seem like work to you, but you still, you know what I'm saying, you still able to make money. I promise you the time will go by quick. You said read the last part. Hold on. It says buy your streaming setup and whatever you want to. Sometimes the job you have don't pay enough. Then guess what? Get another job. I just said, get you a part-time job. Hey, listen, look. But that goes now. Look, let me tell you what about that test too. Also, I'm gonna get back to that. Hold on, let me read your other. Let me read your other. It's my boy. Okay, I got so many skills. I'm being a PGPS. This dude's stupid. And look at that. You know what you can go do to shine? Guess what? If you love singing and writing, you can go get gigs. So even outside of your job, let me go back to what Ted said before I forget. Hold on, let me go back to what Ted said again. Oh yeah, he said sometimes the job don't pay enough. So that's when, check this out, Ted. That's just like right now when you're an entrepreneur though, and you're trying to do things. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. Which is more important to you, making the money or protecting your peace? If sometimes you can take that money and be like, okay, let me grab this money at this job and let me see how I can either flip this or invest this. Like the money you said doesn't make enough. How about you take that money and be like, hey, I'm gonna take this money and go back to the cooking thing. You say you take that money that don't pay enough, go to the store, take some of that money, buy you a little things, start cooking, sell some plates on the side or so right there. Like turn that money into more money. Like I don't know if any of y'all read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We have to stop as a generation. We have to stop thinking like poor people. Like our brain has been conditioned. Like I used to think like a poor person all the time. I used to think $1,000 was a lot of money, holding on to money, penny pitching, all this type of stuff. And until I realized like you have to take chance, you have to take risks, you have to take sacrifices. You cannot think like a poor person up in this. But you definitely have to protect your peace at all times. Hold on, what did I say? I thought my thing was freezing. But yeah, the shot, even like you said, like you got a lot of skills singing and rap. Guess what? This bands be looking for backup singers. Like you got to get out there though. You can't just be like expect stuff to come to you either. You have to get out there and search. If you got skills, go search for jobs to do this. Search for jobs to pay this. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's about in any field when you take chances. Like I had to sacrifice a lot of stuff to get to where I'm at now. So it's about sacrificing and what's more important to you. Like I said, I turned down money a lot. I've turned down money to this day still because I feel like my peace is what's most important to me. Like once you able to think and have your brain, guess what? You could really start saying, how am I gonna make this better? Because y'all know, I'm sure you know Tez and everybody, but man, there's so much money out here that people can get. You just have to use your brain and get it, period. It's so many ways for people to make money. There's no excuse. Period. So many different ways. But you just have to identify what is your talent. If you are going, like I said, if you are gonna have a 9 to 5, basically just do what you enjoy doing. Some people love working overnights in factories. Guess what? Go do that. If you love like, hey, I don't want to be around no people, I would enjoy this working at a factory. You know what I'm saying? But do something, protect your peace. Don't do something like, all right, I'm finna just go work in this lawn and garden and Walmart, and even though I don't want to do it. Like it's just basically there's so many things, there's so many jobs for you to do with your skills that you love to do. You got kids? Yeah, I got kids. I got 2 boys. 2 boys. Why you asked that, Tess? Yes, I got 2 boys. He said, been doing open mic nights here. Okay. And up in Tampa. And have a lot of them too. Yeah, basically. Hey, listen, man. It's so many. Look, bro, I'm telling you, it's so many ways. You have to get creative. And like you have to get creative about what you want to do, how you want to make money, period. Like period is so much money out here. Period. Even when you got kids, like it's all about sacrifice. I'm telling you. Look, have you looked at a lot of these superstars? And some of their kids, some of their kids be like, "Hey, Dad, I understood why you was on the road a lot, or you had to do this." Like sometimes you have to sacrifice for your kids so they can have a better life. Period. Sometimes you can't be. Sometimes it's not about the now. It's about creating generational wealth for your kids in the future. Like period. Sometimes you can't. You got to tell your kid, "Hey, look, I can't give you these Jordans right now, and all this type of stuff because I'm trying to use this, so you can have a million pairs of Jordans later on down the line up at this." But the whole thing is like you have to make, in order for you to get there, though, you have to make those sacrifices to protect your peace up there. What is the point of stressing your brain out and having to do this and all this type of stuff if you can't enjoy your life, period? You, like they say, you only live one time. I just see so many people, bro, hate their job. They don't work 40, 50 years, retire, die, and they get to enjoy their life, period. They get to do nothing they love just was because you get caught up. Look, you'll get caught in that mode, and then you'll become stagnant. It'll just be normal to you. You'll just be working, doing a job that you hate every day for years and years and years and years and years. And you just keep on saying because you're comfortable in that. You're just comfortable. Like I'm getting money, pay these bills, and you die. You ain't get to enjoy life. Do you really want to be like that? Do something. I done seen plenty of people. I promise you, plenty of people working 40, 50 years doing jobs that they hate, and it's not getting them anywhere. Period. So it's all about the individual, though. It's all about the person that's sacrificing. What Ted say? That I just watched the Tyler Perry documentary. I see that. I just watched it. See how he went broke, homeless, quit his job, put everything to the day, and where it wasn't nothing on only 5 people. Yeah, in the audience, he kept pushing. Facts, yeah. But that's kind of that's kind of what I'm still go to my point though. He was doing what he loved to do. Like He made that sacrifice. You see what he did? He started doing stuff that he loved. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like his peace was protected. And look, that's what I'm saying. Once you do things that you love, God is going to eventually open that door for. He's going to open that path for you. When he was like Tyler Perry was doing what he went broke, he went homeless, and all that because he was doing what he loved. Steve Harvey did the same thing. Was stuck at it, but the main thing was they were doing what they loved. He didn't go homeless and broke doing something that he hated. He went homeless and broke doing something that he loved, that he believed in. That's exactly what I mean. Period. You have to do stuff that you believe in. Bro, our people would tell you a couple years ago, when I moved in my loft or whatever, I was like, I just took a chance. I was like, hey, bro, I probably helped super broke. I have that period. I was like, I believe in myself. I believe if I stay stagnant at this place, because I was living with my grandmother at the time. I was like, if I stay stagnant in this place, I'm not gonna ever do nothing because I'm in my comfort. People get comfortable. I was in my comfort zone. I was like, bro, I have to get out, and this is gonna force me to have to do things. It was like probably like I'm gonna say, probably like 6 or 7 years ago now. I was like, I'm going to be stagnant. And it's just like how people do with jobs. I'm going to be stagnant if I don't get out. I believe in myself that much in my skill that I'm going to take this leap of faith and do what I want to do. And once I did that and started living in what I wanted to do, I didn't go get a job that I hated to pay my bills. I did the stuff that I love. I was like, okay, I was getting gigs. Me and my partner at the time, me and my homeboy, we ain't have nothing. We just hustling our way up, shooting people music videos, writing treatments, doing all this type of stuff. And then we started growing clientele, word about everything. We was living in our dream, doing what we love to do. And guess what? Once you do that, God start opening the doors, the money start flowing, people start paying attention, I got this other. Stop freezing up thing. All right, here we go. You tell say, hey, the nigga paid to make some jingles. Niggas pay back. Hey, you know what? This dude movies, etc. You know what, Ted? Let me tell you, Ted's been trying to take my money, nigga. Ted's been trying to Ted's been trying to take my money up in this, but hey, listen though, Ted's, let me tell y'all, so everybody on who people who gonna see this on my YouTube, bro. Ted's then marketed and branded himself. Like I pay attention to people's branding. He branded himself as I think his moniker is the what is it, the fattest rapper alive, the best fat rapper alive, or something like that. Like he know how to maneuver and get himself into people, even podcasters and bloggers quote his music and everything. And Tez is dope, but it's all about branding yourself also, period. But Ted, look, I ain't gonna even like Ted, I was gonna say so crazy. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say this. It's crazy because the best fat rapper. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. Ted was doing what he was loved doing. Guess what? Ted was moving weight out in these streets. Now, salute to my boy. I'm glad my boy ain't go to prison, though. I'm glad they put him on free. But he was doing what he loved to do. I'm just messing with you, Ted, though. But yeah, but the main thing I'm trying to say is like all money is not good money though, period. Like sometimes you have to turn down those deals. Like I turned down deal. If I don't believe in it, I'm not gonna make myself miserable just because it's money, period. And I was even like that when I was struggling. Let me tell you something, bro. I had this guy, man, I can't remember this dude's name. It was this guy though, like I was writing and directing my movies, right? And this dude, he's a porn star or whatever. And he moved to Atlanta. And he wanted me to come out there and shoot some porn for him. I'm like, hey, bro, I shoot real movies, bro. I ain't finna be looking at no bands and filming, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, hey, bro, he was like, I'll put you up in a batch or whatever. And he was like, I'll pay you like, I think he was gonna pay me $2,000, I think, a shoot or whatever. But I was like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not finna be just standing right there, bro, filming no niggas having sex, no, bro. But I turned it down. It's a lot of people who would tell you, like, hey, man, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna be miserable, but I'm gonna get this money. But nah, bro, you have to do things that you believe. If you believe in it, I'm telling you, God will open those doors. Like, and it's gonna be rough, bro. Like they said, it's not gonna be easy. That's why many are called, but few are chosen. Like, it's not gonna be. If it was easy, everybody could do it. Like, period. If this world was easy, if the grind was easy and everything, everybody would do it. Everybody would be rich, but it's not. You have to make those sacrifices. Just like you just said with the Tyler Perry, with the, like I said, um, Steve Harvey, all of them, you know what I'm saying? Whoever else, man. Like, once that rough patch hits you, and it's going to hit you, it hit me, period. Even making these movies, man, I gotta have so many like downfalls before I got over that hump. But you have to stick at it and stick at what you love doing. But the main point of this is do things that you love to do so that your brain can be at ease. Don't just do it for the money. I tell people that if you love what you do, if it's your passion, if you would do this same job, even if you were getting paid for it, then you are living in your right dream because the money is going to come regardless, period. That is a promise. I don't know, our computer screen famous. He's like, what do you say? Bars. They say, when I get a good camera, it's up. Hey, we have some dope videos, Tez, though. But you need to holler at your boy. I think I could have did it better. Not just play. But now Tez, hey, look, Tez is on the right track. I'm telling you. Like me, I pay attention. A lot of people know. I pay attention to like things. I think Tez, I'm gonna say Tez and probably T Double or two of like as far as in the battle rap world, those people that make music that also know how to market and brand themselves. Like period. Like a lot of people, they be like in these. I know I'm going off topic, but a lot of people be in like these battle rap groups and all this type of stuff, and all they doing is just talking all day, talking about what they gonna do to each other. I'm gonna smack you, I'm gonna punch you, all this, nigga, you're trash and all this, but they're not doing anything productive as far as branding themselves and putting themselves out there and doing things. Period. And it just shows. So, but yeah, like T Double and Tez is two people who I always see doing things and like just marketing and branding themselves and getting themselves out there. So I definitely like see that for real. Salute, salute, salute. Oh yeah, I already said that. But yeah, man. So the whole thing I was just talking about is just all money ain't good money. Just protecting your peace. I told you tomorrow I'm talking about how to say it, just saying no to people, family members, all this type of stuff. Because when people feel you got, but boy, they ask you and beg you to the, and then they get mad at you if you don't get them your money up in this mug. It's crazy, bro. I was watching Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp. They were talking about this, and they were just really stuck home. So I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, man, that's all I had to say. A lot of people always tell me to do my Listen to Lacey's, where I give advice and everything. Period about the things I do. But yeah, man, I am a living witness though. Living your dream. Like I've been living in my dream. And God has constantly opened door. Man, I just got nominated for the Hollywood Music Awards last year. I just signed the entertainment management deal. I just signed the I just signed a TV distribution deal for my podcast with my celebrities, interviews that I do. All celebrities I interview, bro, they just say they stay in contact with me, bro. They be give me their personal number. They be like, man, I love the way you interview, man. It's just something about you. Like God puts favor on me. I'm telling you, man. So man, just stay tuned. I got a lot of things I'm working on, a lot of big things. Working on this bullying documentary. I'm also working on a battle rap documentary for St. Louis. For the start from the beginning, I got a lot of footage from back in the days. A lot of footage from me, Verb, Ill, them from even way before, we was way before I got from like 2000, I think 4 or 5 or something, before we even hit the street status of the word war stage. I got us in studios. People bought the fight and all, man. I just listened, bro. Got D-Mac, I got High Point Cafe footage. Y'all know High Point used to be like the shelter and all that back in the day. So I got a lot of footage, but I'm working on that documentary slowly but for surely. So I got to go back and interview a lot of the older people, the Luke Mines and the Festus and all that type of stuff. But hey, man, it's gonna be crazy too. So man, I'm doing a lot, man. But salute to everybody, man, for real, bro. Say I'm gonna hit you about one of the. All right, you say about one of them. Okay. Hey, look, the camera I use now that is dope is a Panasonic Lumix GH6. That is one of the dope. B Magic put me on that right there. But I probably finna get this Black Magic 6K Pro. But the next camera I'm finna get for real though, for real, probably this year, probably in the middle of this year, is the Red. Y'all already know. That bug costs a lot, but that bug costs about 30,000. But I'm definitely gonna get the Red because I'm getting like a lot of bigger projects, and I could just pay that bug off and shoot these projects basically for real. But I definitely want to get that back because that camera, hey, that Red right there is crazy for sure. Salute, bro. Salute. Get your bars up, media, man. But yo, that's it, man. So tomorrow, be looking out for me. Everybody would just be hitting me up. They be like, man, do you listen to Lacey, man? Give us some advice, talk your stuff, and all this type of stuff. So that was all money ain't good money. So the main thing that I was saying before I get out of here is whatever you do, do a job that's gonna protect your peace that you love to do. Like I said, if you love baking cakes, why are you at a telemarketing job? Go work at Schnucks or something. Go cook. If you love exercising, go work at the Y something. Period. If you love, I don't know, if you love teaching, go be a teacher. Why you a cashier? You know what I'm saying? So that's my main thing, man. All right, man. Look, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube. This is for my people on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, go subscribe at 4 feet off the ground. Go to YouTube and type it at 4 feet off the ground. All right. All right, I'm out of here, man. It's your boy, G Soldier Bars. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.